sculpt your body, the ability to consciously heal yourself, the power of body scanning. You will see how the whole experience starts happening, and you will be able to find the manifesting of powers a lot more easier right after this one simple initiation. I see so many messages of gratitude. Wow. It's so beautiful to see how each of you enjoy the darshan sitting here. And when we all see Swamiji, and especially each of these, understand every time I remember this, I'm just filled with gratitude. Can you imagine just one Nayanmar, right? Each of these forms of Paramashiva manifest for different Leelas. For one Nayanmar means Nayanmars are the designated greatest devotees of Paramashiva. For one Nayanmar to have darshan of Paramashiva once in his lifetime, he had to do so much of tapas. There are tests they go through. There are so many things that they have. Like if you hear the Nayanmar stories, you'll be like so touched. Here, every single day, we have all 64 forms of Paramashiva giving us darshan. Swamiji is so available to us. Like just there, one message away, whether you go on YouTube, he is there, Facebook, he is there, Zoom, he is there, every single platform, he is there making himself available. How blessed are we? He's like abundantly available for each of us. Really, that's an amazing blessing that we all have. And every single day, Swamiji is coming, showering us with different boons, initiations, giving us the experiences of manifesting various different powers of Paramashiva. Now, in today's initiation, Swamiji has gifted all of us the ability to manifest the power of body scanning. And all of you have now also been given the initiation to heal yourself and heal others. So, with this initiation, what starts happening is you will actually be able to see exactly the problem that another person has in his or her body, and you will be able to clearly identify the problems that they have. Which means, for example, let's say someone has diabetes. You can clearly identify that they have diabetes, and you'll be able to identify what is causing the diabetes in them, and you will be able to heal it as well. This is the power that we are all going to be manifesting. Now, for the first round, I'm going to request every one of you to connect to each other. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be identifying the medical histories of a person. For example, let's say you're connecting to a partner in Zoom. That person might have had, let's say, a surgery, a knee surgery, or they would have had some kind of an issue in the past and now they've completely healed. You will actually be able to go back and check what are all the different issues that they had. And of course, please request their consent, and you'll be able to clearly scan, identify, and you'll be able to point the exact solutions for it as well. Understanding? Okay, so shall we all get started? Shall we all enter into the power manifestation? Nithyanandam, Kannanaya, and Ma Omilia, both of you also can just manifest. Manifest with anyone that is there around you. Even if you have a partner, or even if you have some family members that's willing to volunteer, you can explain to them always that, you're just trying for the first time. I request every one of you here to please post in the chat now and connect to a partner. Yes, Masuda Dandapani is there. I request everyone else also to please post in the chat. Manyana Lakshmi, Ma Ruan Yi, Ma Pen Yi, Hong Shao, Z Zhang. I request every one of you to connect to a partner. Just post in the Zoom chat itself, and the others who are available, you can respond to them and connect to them. Yes. Ma Mary Claire. Ma Mary Claire is asking, maybe you can connect to Ma Jnana Pradayini, Ma Mary Claire. Come on. Can I request every one of you to post in the chat? Please connect to a partner in the chat. Listen very carefully. You are going to be scanning all the issues that the other person has had, and you're going to be identifying the solutions for it. Ma Ramani Devi is asking for a partner. Ma Ramani Devi, you can connect. There's so many people. Ma Bharti Bhatt, Ma Kim. I request every one of you to please connect. Ma Vinuta, Ma Vimala, Ma Anupama, Ma Vani, Ma Ganga Priya is asking. Can I request every one of you to please proactively participate? Please post in the chat. Ma Prematavasi, maybe Ma Shraddha Rupa, you could connect with her. Ma Prematavasi is there. Ma Ananda, Ma Ananda Agora Shiva Shakti, Ma Nitya Naresha. I request every one of you to please post, connect in the chat. Ma Diana's pillow, Ma Sudha Dandapani is available. Okay, now I'm going to be telling you all the exact steps. You're going to be connecting to a partner, identifying what is the exact issues that they've had. And one thing, make sure it's all medically verified issues. And it's okay even if it's wrong, it doesn't matter. You're going to be identifying all the issues that they've had in their body and start scanning, sharing with them whatever Swamiji shows in your third eye. Let us start the process.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Please relax.
Paramashivoham.
Requesting all of you to verify the answers with your partner. Now, let us all get ready to enter into the next session where we will be learning about Ichha Mrityu.
Existential reality is kala and your perceived reality is time. In this conversion, I should say it is more like a convulsion, not even conversion. In this convulsion, your unquestioned enemies, the enemies you entertain in your perception just because you never questioned them. You have 100-acre land, 200 tenants are sitting, not that there is any agreement between you and your tenants, because you never questioned them, they are living there. Even if you just go for a survey and ask them, hey, this is my land, they will just like vacate and they may even run away, disappear. They will never even look at your face. How many of you feel in your life you have many of your perceived enemies who are there just because you did not question them, just because you never looked into them? All of us have. Lot. See, I am not even talking about the enemies with whom you are fighting. I am talking only about the enemies you are entertaining who are there in your life because you never questioned. Your purpose of life and your perception, you have not achieved your purpose already, and you need to work towards it. These three. Criminal cognitions. Listen to the word I am using. Criminal cognitions. Reduces, converts your kala to your time. Aligning many of the fundamental understandings with the first principle of life. The first principle of life is oneness. Using the first principle, oneness, when the problems and questions are handled, conversion of your kala into time is drastically reduced. Understand? Depth of personality means your ability to handle all the fundamental questions of life with oneness in the source itself. In the source itself, if you handle many of your questions, your kala will not be reduced to time. Your inner space will reside more and more in kala. It will not go through the fears and greeds of time. All fear and all greed is your ability to understand whether you have less time or more time. That's all. All your fears when you feel you don't have enough time, and all your greed is when you perceive you don't have enough time to enjoy, achieve what you want. This one understanding of time releases you from all fear and greed. If you know, you can just make any amount of time from Kala. Kala is like a cotton, huge raw material. Cotton is available for you to make any amount of thread, time. Time is like a thread. Kala is like a cotton. Kala is the time of your life. Time is Kala of your perceived reality. Listen. If you know you can make years out of your inner space, that's what I call Ichcha Mrityu. Bhishma was given a boon of Ichcha Mrityu. You can die when you want. If you don't want, you don't need to. Means he was given a boon to make any amount of time, number of years, out of his inner space, Kala. When you hear that from Guru, you are Paramashiva, you should know that I am Paramashiva. Means inside you, you are. That whoever is inside you, what you feel as I, that is I am Paramashiva. I tell you, nothing else is required other than this basic clarity and will persistence. I tell you, even Yama could not do anything to a 16-year-old boy, Markandeya. He's just 16-year-old boy, Markandeya. He held himself with Paramashiva, with his will persistence, which was more stronger than the Yama Pasa, Yama's rope. Yama has a Pasa rope through which he can get any life out of any body. Prahlada's will persistence was most stronger than Yama's rope. I tell you, listen. Do not plan always for failure. How do I know whether I have will persistence or not? Come on. Start manifesting will persistence from now. Start manifesting powers from now. Go on counting your success. Even in Markandeya's issue, when he was trying to take the life of Markandeya, Mahadeva appears and intervenes. Yama says beautifully, "O Prabhu, it is you who ordained me in this flow of life and law of life. When you want to interfere, no one can question, but I surrender me also at your feet. Please take my life also, because my life has been ordained by you to maintain the flow of life and law of life. Now, when I am not able to do that, I am surrendering my life also at your feet." Mahadeva accepts his life into him, reprograms and says, "You will maintain the flow of life and law of life exempting my devotees, and gives the life back to him. Understand? He is so sincere, authentic, integrated to his programming. Even when Mahadeva interfered, he said, Prabhu, I can't question your interfering. You are above all this. You have every right to interfere, but take my life, for which you programmed me. You programmed me to maintain the flow of life and law of life, yama and dharma. Now, when I am not able to do that, I surrender my life itself at your feet. So death was killed once in Tirukadayur. Death was killed. Yama was killed. Then Mahadeva reprograms him and gives him life. Gives life back to him, saying, yes, you will maintain the flow of life, yama, and law of life, dharma, exempting my devotees. Name bhakta pranashyati. My devotees never perish.
Everything, look with this one truth. Your past is not past as you think. Your future is not future as you think. How to make your past into, how to have more future means let your past be filled with the future. So naturally your future will be pure future. There is no aging. There is no aging. Understand? When you relax into the space of conflict-free zone, Yama, Lord of Death, when he tries to take you, please understand, the pasa rope, the rope which he is using, is the conflict between the thought and engram. Means attachment. Attachment only makes your thought into engram. That is the rope which he uses, pasha, to take the life out of body, means to make the aging process complete. When Lord of Yama throws that pasha on you, because your inner space is not converting thoughts into engrams, that pasha, that rope will fall on the pure consciousness which is Shiva, and he will destroy Yama. It will just fall on Shiva, whom you are holding. Like how Markandeya was holding, he was holding on to the Shivalinga, and Yama came and threw his pasha. And because he was holding on to Shivalinga, it did not fall on Markandeya, it fell on Shiva. And Shiva kicked the Yama. The usual process. So just all you need is do not allow the thought to get converted into engram. Thoughts are not enemies as we think. Don't worry. It is just simple poor fishes jumping for their food or fun. But you taking note and trying to give food or trying to give some ball for them to play. No, they are all dolphins. They don't have any ball. See, we should be very generous. Why not get some balls and balloons for them to play? Why not make their life more entertaining? Now they have the load of kicking the ball. Till then it was a fun. If they want, they jump. If they don't want, they don't. Once you provide the ball and food, buffered rice, now they have to eat, they have to play. The whole thing is routine now. That is where the play and fun becomes game. Let play and fun not become game in your life. Game means the winning and losing and prize. Play means just. Fun means just. So any thought which just happens is play and fun. But when it becomes engram, it's a game. Game is the most dangerous thing. Fun is the most funny thing. Understand? Do not allow the kala spasha, the immerse, noose in your inner space to convert thought into engram. You will see the noose will fall on Shiva and Shiva will kick Yama. And Yama, because already he got one kick, he will never come near you. When he sees you are there holding Shiva. That's all is the whole science of aging.
Every one of you can become Kala Bhairava when you relax from the immediate urgency of time, when your greeds can't create desire in you, when your fears can't create anxiety in you, you are free from time. The vast time is available in front of you. With the vast time available in front of you, your greed cannot make you urgent. Your fear cannot make you disgraceful. Your fear cannot frighten you. Your greed cannot make you desireful. O human beings, contemplate on this great truth again and again and again. The brain which I am using to radiate this truth to all of you is capable of transmitting that very truths to all your brains, as brains do not have individual consciousness. It is just a biomemory chip in human body. I bless you all to receive the truth, to relate with the truth, to be receptive to this truth. It can be transmitted just like that. It can be easily transmitted. It can just be downloaded. Your birth, your death, your rebirth, the time between the birth and death, time between death and rebirth are all part of same long life. There is no discontinuity in the whole life. Let this one truth sink in all of you to make you understand. Greed does not need to create desire in you. In the ocean, when the river enters, it doesn't create ripples. In the vast time available in front of you, by this great truth, even if the greed enters, it does not create the ripples of desire. Even if the fear enters, it does not create the ripples of anxiety. I bless you all. Kala Bhairava puts his footprint on all your brains. Let your biomemories be awakened to this great truth. Birth and death and rebirth and time gap between birth and death and rebirth are all part of same long life. There is no discontinuity in these happenings. Kala Bhairava blesses you all with this great truth. Let this great truth be downloaded in all the brains which are having Nayana Diksha from this brain all over the world. Namah Shivaya. This is the secret of death through which Markandeya conquered Kalabhairava. Markandeya conquered Yama, the Lord of Time. Lord of Time, when he conquers you, he is Yama. When you conquer him, he is Kala Bhairava. When you conquer him, you become Kala Bhairava. When he conquers you, he is Yama to you. Let this great truth land on all of you. Understand, whenever Guru shows you the ferociousness, Master shows you the ferociousness, he is showering the real love. Don't think Adi Guru, the great Master Dakshinamurti and Kala Bhairava, all the ferocious forms of Paramashiva, like Kalantaka, all the ferocious forms, and Adi Guru Dakshinamurti, all of them came from the same face, south face Agora. Don't think it is coincidence. Adi Guru Dakshinamurti and Kala Bhairava, all of them came from the same face, Agora, south face. It's not coincidence. Ferociousness is a straight, intimate, raw, integrated way Guru deals you, handles you. If he has to strategize and present himself very sweetly to you, understand you do not have an integrated relationship with him. You have a strategic relationship. He will also be having a strategic relationship. Ferociousness is Paramashiva dealing you with his own hands, with his empty hands, bare hands. He will never kill you. He will only hug you. Anything you see other than ferociousness, all forms of sweetness, is is handling you through a strategy, means some weapon. The weapon may be looking very comfortable, but not good for you in long term. Ferociousness, straightforwardness is the best integrated, intimate relationship with Guru. Understand, my love is lubrication for your machine. My ferociousness is energy, fuel, power for your machine. Any machine can run without lubrication, but it cannot run without power, energy. My ferociousness is as important as power is needed for the machine to run. My love is lubrication, optional, which is not compulsion. Don't even expect lubrication. In Kailasa, you will feel empowered by every being seeing you as Paramashiva. You will feel so empowered, you will simply start seeing yourself as Paramashiva and everyone as Paramashiva. This intense ecosystem is my contribution. This is what is going to be the biggest miracle of me. This is what is going to be the biggest power manifestation of me for planet Earth. This is going to be the biggest pavada, siddhi, power manifestation for the planet Earth from me. Your very bone will feel, your very core will feel life positive. Your very source will feel empowered. Your very kundalini will feel inspired, excited. Your very DNA will dance with Nataraja, Paramashiva, with the cosmos, with the Brahmanda. Life is the greatest miracle. Life is the greatest contribution. Life is the greatest manifestation of Paramashiva. Let's celebrate it. Let's enjoy it. Let's radiate it. Let's be excited about it. Life is a life is a life. Nothing can equate it. Nothing can define it. Nothing can reduce it. Nothing can verbalize it. Nothing can even box it. Nothing can box it. Let's celebrate life, life, life. Paramashiva as Kalantaka, Mrutyunjaya, Yamantaka, who manifested life beyond even death. Let's celebrate Paramashiva, Kalantaka, Mrutyunjaya, Yamantaka. listen to this message of Paramashiva intensely and internalize. Do Vakyartha Sadas and Jivartha Sadas. We will all have superconscious breakthrough. We will all have superconscious breakthrough.
What is the best food? I thoroughly studied with the grace of Paramashiva, a thorough study. The best food is all the things your body has already collected, processed and stored inside you. Whether the fat or anything your body has already stored inside you is the best food for your body. It means if you want to become healthy and live long, allow body to eat all the things it has already procured and stored inside. Stop dumping too much food from outside. Allow body to eat itself. See, if you store too much grains and don't use it, rats can come, so many things can happen and it can become poison. Same way, the fat, undigested food, many things which is stored inside you, if you don't eat them, if you don't use them up, or if you don't flush them out, they can become poison. Best thing Allow your body to eat itself. Everything it has collected, accumulated, and kept inside. And whatever it cannot eat, digest, make it as part of itself, let it send it out, let it flush it out. The most powerful, important, best food for your body is what your body has already accumulated and stored inside. At least 2 days every week, allow your body to eat itself. Lankanam parama aushadam. Fasting is the greatest medicine. Lankanam parama aushadam. Allow your body to eat itself. If you just stop eating 2 days a week, maybe you can take it like 1 day for Paramashiva, 1 day for Guru. That's it. Just 2 days in a week. Stop eating. Then your body will start eating itself. And if you just juice, drink herbs, herbal teas and juices, there are even herbal coffees, herbs added hot chocolates, you can drink any of that. It will not only eat itself, whatever the body feels it can't eat or digest, it will just flush all of that out. I tell you, the best food for your body, for healthy long life is whatever is collected and stored inside your body by your body. Allow your body to eat that. Lankanam parama aushadam. Whether your problems are as simple as migraine, some knee pain, small back pain, or as difficult and complicated situation as cancers. Any level, any problem, any disease, I tell you, Lankanam parama aushadam, like ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Among the dharma, ahimsa is the parama dharma. Among the medicines, fasting, lankanam, is parama aushada. Now understand the next truth. The digestion system you are having physically is the most beautiful, most complex, most wonderful, greatest, most powerful digestion system in the whole universe, not just comparing with all the animals and other species.
Because only the human digestion system, the digestion system you are having in the human body is capable of digesting your muscle memory, biomemory, karmas. Listen. The food inside your stomach can be considered as a physical karma. Memories in your muscle memory based on your habits, patterns, that can be called as muscle memory. Memories in your biomemory, which forms your obsessive compulsive reactionary patterns. Your compulsory reactionary behavior, which is deeper than your day-to-day habits, that is called biomemory. I thought fasting will help the body. How can that clear certain karma? So I asked him. He switched off the radio and he said very beautifully, see how that radio works? That sound waves are there. The radio receives that waves and sings or makes the voice, volume, noise, whatever it is. If we stop the radio, it's not that the sound waves disappear, but that radio stops receiving and making the noise, making the sound. Same way, when you do fasting, the biomemory, muscle memory which is inside you, which attracts karmas and makes those karmas manifest ill effects, bad things in your life, that gets stopped, disconnected. Listen. Now understand this principle which I am trying to explain. You have amazing digestion system. Even if you are fat, even if you are medically diagnosed with digestion problems, your digestion system is amazing. Don't worry. Your quality to digest is more than enough. Even if you are not able to digest large quantities, to digest your karma. Let me repeat. Your quality, ability to digest is enough to digest your biomemories and muscle memories, even if you are not able to digest large quantity of food in your stomach. See, when you are not able to digest large quantity of food, that is when you become fat and obese, all the other sicknesses, diseases related to digestion starts, your health deteriorates. Even that kind of a body is capable of digesting your biomemories and muscle memories. I am telling you, make these simple things, make one meal a day as a life. That also keep everything ready. The smell, hot food, fresh food. And naturally, all the patterns, parasites, everything will be triggered inside you. You'll be already hungry and the smell of the food, but you can't eat because you have to do the puja now. Once you keep everything ready. The delayed gratification. So after the puja, if you eat, you will eat exactly what you need, how much you need. The whole process of eating will not tire you, it will empower you. I'll give you one example. If you start taking haritaki powder, kadka pudi, haritaki powder, don't think it will only cleanse your intestine and it will only work as a laxative and you will become healthy. It's only a small effect of haritaki powder. Every night, if you take haritaki powder, not just it will bring you health, it will remove all the parasites from your muscle memory, intestine. When the parasites are removed, suddenly many of the addictive patterns will lose power over you. Just by haritaki powder, I have de-addicted so many people from smoking, alcohol, multiple drug addictions. Just by Trifala Churnam, the Trifala, I have de-addicted many people from hunger patterns, anger patterns, the craving for junk food. Craving for junk food is nothing but craving for poison, slow poison. Knowing it is a poison, knowing it will disturb your health, knowing it is going to disturb your health. I tell you, betel leaf and betel nut can be a powerful de-addicting herb. People try to tell, oh, betel leaf and betel nut is addictive. No. Cigarette is addictive. Alcohol is addictive because they destroy your health. Betel leaf and betel nut never destroys your health. Don't add any items like lahiri or the other drug type of items. No. Simple betel leaf, betel nut is highly healthy. It is actually de-addicting substance. Listen. Food should be nourishing, tasty, making you healthy. Nourishing means you should feel fresh after eating. Tasty. You should feel very pleasant while you are eating and after eating. Healthy. It should keep you health for a long time. Listen. These are the definitions of Ayurveda. Don't eat which is not nourishing after eating. If you feel tired, giddy, don't eat that food. Same way, don't eat which is not tasty. Because you will not continue the diet if it is not tasty. It should be nourishing, tasty. It should keep you healthy for a long time, long-term healthy. Betel leaf, betel nut and all will fall in this category. Nourishing, tasty, keeps you long time healthy. Listen. De-addict yourself. From all the sense-based addictions. I'll give you a very simple tip. Drumstick juice and Thuduvalai juice. These two will make men, women both very strong physically. You will get out of porn addiction. Understand? Men, women, both. Whoever has pornography addiction, take these two juices. Drumstick leaves, Moringa leaf juice and Thuduvalai juice. These two makes you highly potent and highly strong. Understand? Don't try to understand. Don't try to be brainwashed by the modern introduction ideas about sex. Listen. Almost all of you in the modern world, you got the introduction about sex from pornography industry, pornography and soft pornography industry. They introduce about sex to you only to make you as their customer, not for you to have a healthy sex life. Hinduism is interested in your healthy sex life. Neither it addicts you using sex, nor it gives you wrong introduction about sex. It gives you enlightening ideas about sex. A person with high potency and stamina will not be addicted to pornography. Listen. These two, Moringa leaf juice, Thuduvalai juice, can absolutely de-addict you from all porn addictions. Soon I'll speak, at least for selected group, detailed understanding about the Hindu biology. Those revelations need to be told to the world because world needs to have right knowledge from Paramashiva himself directly. See, you need a strong, powerful vessel to do the alchemy process with mercury. Enlightenment is just like alchemy process with mercury. First, you need to have a stone vessel in which the mercury need to be poured, and the energizing process should happen inside the stone vessel so that the molecules of mercury is broken through the energy and reassembled as a solid molecules. It's a whole alchemy process. But the vessel should be strong stone, granite vessel. Same way, the body should be built with hunger and Rananeer balancing. I am not saying don't give vitamins, minerals, all needed. Give all of that. But stop dumping junk food on the system. Your body will become a powerful vessel where the spiritual alchemy process can happen. Yajnavalkya Smriti says beautifully, the best detox, Kala, Agni, Karma, Mrit, Vayu, Mano, Jnanam, Tapo, Jalam, Paschatapaha, Niraharaha, Sarve, Ami, Suttihetabaha. Nirahara is the last but most powerful detox. Work on the body. Work on your body intensely by more and more nirahara. Keep yourself hungry. Whole day you should feel the fire of hunger. All my most healthy kids are kids who learned the mechanism, methodology of keeping themselves hungry. These few kids whom I named, I have always seen, even if there's a large quantity of food, they will not touch. They know how to balance themselves. I tell you, how the blacksmith puts the iron in the heat and then puts it in the cold to strengthen. Same way, if you put your body in hunger and then the detox herbal juices like neem, castor oil, haritaki powder, actually just with castor oil, haritaki powder, neem juice, adimaduram, these few herbs, I can live without food for more than 3 months. Comfortably. I can just sit happily, comfortably, without food for 3 months, just with these few herbs. At least for 2 days, you should be able to do this. If you can tune your body, the yoga will start happening in your body, in your system. Listen to this instruction very carefully. This is very important instruction, good for your day-to-day practice. It's a practical tip. If you take a lot of tamarind in your diet, you will develop a stomach where no wrong fermentation happens. That's the exact word used. புளி ஊத்த ஊத்த உள்ள புளிக்காத வயிறு ஆகுமப்பா. Means your liver will function perfectly. All the detoxification will happen. Your liver is the real detoxifier. Your liver detoxes your system. The detox of the liver happens. Your liver starts getting very active. Liver's independent intelligence can be awakened by tamarind. Tamarind is the greatest purifier, especially it detoxes your liver. You see, the liver, when its independent intelligence is awakened, it cleanses all the parasites sitting in the stomach and in liver.
and also the tamarind, rice and tamarind food, tamarind intake will help you to detox and de-addict yourself from many of the addictions. He said, புளி ஊத்த புளிக்காத வயிறு ஆகும், தண்ணி ஊத்த தண்ணி கட்டாத வயிறு ஆகும். If you take a lot of tamarind intake, your stomach will become very pure, where there is no fermentation happens. And if you take a lot of water, drink a lot of water as much as you can, the body will become so pure, there won't be water restoration. There won't be the bad effects of water restoration. Please understand. If too much water is stored in your system, that leads to a lot of side effects. Weight and too much mucus, many side effects. Water retention causes many problems. My guru has told me, take a lot of water, the water retention problem will be solved. This is surprising. Actually, both are looking very paradoxical, but very important instructions. I followed my whole life and it has helped me a lot. Whenever I did not follow, I suffered. Whenever I followed, it helped me. Everybody has to take 1 full teaspoon Haritaki powder. If you can't swallow that, take the Haritaki tablets. It's available in the form of tablets. Tablet means 5 tablets. Powder is best. Why? The gums also will be healed. If you have the bleeding, anything in the gums, it will be immediately healed and strengthened. A mouth smell will go away. Nothing like this. See, just put the powder and put the water. Little warm water if you put, whole mouth will feel very sweet. Come on. You can't miss the Haritaki powder. If you don't, understand, Haritaki powder increases the oxygen level in your body 300% and cleanses the whole system. Only with Haritaki powder you can understand whatever I am talking. If there is a heaviness or a constipation in the stomach, which is a usual status of all human beings, such a subtle concepts which I am talking, you will not realize, you will not listen, you will not understand. Half of the time you will be switched off. Come on, all of you, please take the Haritaki powder and come back. Listen intensely. I was telling yesterday, use Haritaki powder to brush your teeth. 90% of your problems will be solved. You will become rich actually. Anybody wants wealth, I give you guarantee. Use Haritaki powder and brush every day morning. So much of pitta will go out. The time you are concentrated, centered on your goal every day will increase 3 times more. Understand? Number of times you remember your goal and align yourself to your goal, and the time you feel oneness with your goal and centered on your goal will increase 3 times more if the pitta in your body is balanced. It's a simple technique. Having Haritaki powder in your restroom and brushing every morning with Haritaki powder will make you rich. Understand? It will also make you beautiful, because when the pitta leaves the system, the skin will start shining
which can never come by fair and lovely, understand, listen carefully. The color attracts only the superficial eyes. The shining attracts very being. You will develop that shining. We call it tejas. A normal eye does not recognize tejas, but third eye recognizes it. Balancing pitta increases the level of tejas in your system. Tiredness is not deprival of sleep, it is deprival of psychological pitta mayakkam. Listen, you always keep yourself in certain kind of a delusory, unconnected, random, unattended thinking. Listen, that space of enjoying that random, unattended thinking is enjoying delusion. You all think that that is very cute and cool. Ooh. But that is the source of lot of tiredness. And if you don't spend time with that, you feel something is deprived, taken away from you. Many times, you imagine tiredness when you are deprived of your stupido thinking. Means where if you are not given a time and chance for diving in your delusion, you imagine you are tired. Understand? Actually, diving in the delusion only makes you tired. Entertaining the delusion makes you tired. Brushing the teeth with haritaki powder and vomiting all the pitta, taking out all the pitta, cleaning up all the pitta, makes your whole day alive, bright, fresh. Not only the quality of the sleep increases, the quantity of the hour you roll on the bed decreases. And the idea of tiredness disappears. Idea of boredom disappears. If you eat once, you should go for 2, at least twice a day. That is what is the healthy body's flow. உண்ணுங்கால் நீர் கருக்கி மோர் பெருக்கி. When you eat, the water should be boiled water. Buttermilk should be diluted buttermilk. And the ghee should be completely melted and hot ghee. If your lifestyle is this, not only you will not have any disease, even the people who follow you, remember you, who imitate your lifestyle will not have disease. So this is from Therayar Sittar Padalgal, 1502nd verse. I have one more song from what I heard from my gurus. I am giving you, and I'll give you the interpretation also. Means the meaning. ஆறு திங்கட் கொருதடவை மனமருந்தயில்வோம் அடர் நான்கு மதிக்கொருக்கார் வேதியுரை நுகர்வோம் தேறுமதி ஒன்றரைக்கோர் தரணசியம் பெறுவோன் திங்களரைக்கிரண்டு தரஞ்சவளவிருப்புருவோம் வீறு சதுர் நாட்கொரு கானை முழுக்கை தவிரோம் விழிகளுக் கஞ்சன 3 நாட்களுக்கொரு காலிடுவோம் 100 கந்தம் புட்பமிவை நடுநிசியின் முகரோம் நமனார்க்கு இங்கேது கவை நாமிருக்கும் இடத்தே. Means, once in 6 months, take the medicine which makes you vomit. Means cleaning the upper intestine through that vomiting as a technique. Once in 4 months, cleaning like a haritaki, which cleanses your body, laxatives, the Ayurvedic laxatives. And once in 1.5 months, clean the nostril to clear the kapha completely. Once in a week, clean the body hair and allow the body to inhale, breathe fully. Once in 4 days, have oil bath. Once in every 3 days, have Jnananjana for the eyes. Never keep powerful smells, flowers or perfume in your bedroom during the sleep. During the sleep, don't keep high smelling perfumes or the flowers. Your nostril should not be loaded during the late night sleep. And just by living all this, you will see the life where the yama, untimely death, never comes in your life. Never comes to your life. Listen. These revelations are basically to create conscious stamina, not just ordinary health, conscious stamina, which makes your body to manifest conscious sovereignty. The whole focus is helping you to manifest conscious sovereignty. In our human body, there are 7 energy centers, which we call chakras. Not only Hindus, almost all the great religions talk about these chakras, energy centers. Now in modern day, the Kirlian photography, which is practiced widely in the Russian technology. Kirlian photography is just like X-ray, they diagnose the people 6 months before. 6 months before the disease comes into the physical body, the disease can be diagnosed by this photography. It photographs the auric body, the light body of the man, and diagnoses even the fatal diseases like cancer. So through this photography, now they proved the existence of 7 chakras. Existence of 7 chakras is proved by this photography. Whenever someone chakra is more active or less active, if the imbalance happens in someone chakra, that causes disease. These energy centers, these chakras only manage our physical, mental, spiritual, emotional activities. When someone of these centers get imbalanced, naturally the man falls sick. So if the energy centers can be activated, energized by meditation, if they themselves meditate and activate those energy centers, it is called self-healing. In some people's case, the disease is too much, it has grown too much, and the people also may not be able to do the right meditation. So at that type of time, the person who already mastered the meditation, who has become enlightened, he can meditate and give the energy to that person. When we meditate and give that energy to that chakra, to that person, he gets healed. If the meditation is done by somebody properly, the energy can be created and be given. If he himself does the meditation and gets healed, it is self-healing. If somebody else does the meditation and gives the energy to him, it is healing. We may ask, can energy be given? According to Einstein, whatever exists is energy. So, energy is subtle matter. Matter is subtle energy. When matter can be given, when I can give this kerchief, when I can give something, some audio cassette to you, why not energy? So when matter can be given, energy can also be given. A right method and right technique is the only thing necessity for energy to be given. It is not that I only heal. I tried by divine grace to make this healing as a system, scientific system, because in ancient days it was practiced as a system. It's an inner science. I always tell the people, just like an outer science is a science, in outer science you can prove A plus B is C. The same way in inner science also, things are readable, provable facts. Just like Newton's theory speaks about the gravitation force. You can prove the force of levitation. The spirituality I call levitation. The outer science is gravitation, inner science is. Today the first question. Swamiji, what is spiritual healing? Can you explain the way we can understand? First, I wanted to say few basic truths about the spiritual healing scientifically. See, the other day, I was reading an article by Dr. Bruce Lipton, who has done some of the breakthrough scientific discoveries connecting the science and spirituality. In his article, he is quoting a term called entanglement from quantum physics. In quantum physics, there is a term entanglement. Means, when one energy source entangles with another, they interfere with each other. This interference can be highly positive and transformative and harmonious. Please understand. If one energy source comes in contact with another, if one energy source entangles with another, they interfere with each other. That interference can be harmonious and highly positive and transforming. Another one physicist, Amit Goswami, he published an article in Physics Journal. In that he very clearly proves entanglement directly affects human beings. Please understand, entanglement affects human beings. There are thousands of examples for entanglement. If you have some 200 pendulum clocks put on one wall, the wall can be any length. It does not need to be within certain length. It can be like China wall, any length. If you have few hundred pendulum clocks, even if it is a long wall, put hundreds of pendulum clocks and start them all at different times. See, within next few minutes, all the pendulums will swing in synchronicity. Exactly, this is what happens when you come in the breathing space of the healer. Please understand. When you come in my breathing space, this is what happens. Suddenly, your mind gets entangled with my no mind. I wanted to tell you, entanglement is only in the thought level. If your mind entangles with my no mind, it is entanglement, thought level. Next, please understand, if your muscle memory gets entangled with my muscle memory, that is called entrainment. If your biomemory gets entangled with my biomemory, it's called enlightenment. Entanglement can move to entrainment, then entrainment can become enlightenment. You need to know a few things. How this healing happens. See, healing happens in the entanglement level. Kundalini awakening happens in the entrainment level. Levitation happens in deeper than entrainment. I can say momentary enlightenment. This is very important truth. This truth about the entanglement, because this opens many doors, many possibilities, many understandings. how I heal through healers. Because all my healers are pendulum clocks. Any other broken, little altered pendulum clock, I add it in one wall. Both clocks start swinging synchronistically. Understand? That's all. Each one of my healer is my pendulum clock. If you are little broken, disturbed pendulum clock, if both are hung in one breathing space, your pendulum also starts vibrating, moving. The same tune. And a living practicing healer, please understand, living practicing healer is continuously in entanglement with me. He may be wherever he is. A living practicing healer is continuously in entangle with me. This is what I call physiology of feeling connection. A practicing healer, a healer who lives whatever I am teaching, as long as he retains a feeling connection, the very physiology becomes different. Entanglement means two person falling in tune with same thought. Entrainment means two person falling in tune with the same idea. Enlightenment means two person uniting beyond ideas. When you unclutch, you are in entangle with me. You are in entanglement with me. This again opens a huge door. Then is the thoughts of a healer going to affect us? I say yes. That is why I am telling you, go to a person only who is thoughtless and beyond mind. Do not receive healing from ordinary Reiki healers, this healers, that healers. No. Receive only from enlightened being. And all my healers, during the moment of healing, because they are entangled with me, they represent me, and it is equivalent to you receiving healing directly from me. You don't need to worry at all, doubt at all about my healers. Understand? This is the physiology of feeling connection. When you have a feeling connection, your very physiology is different. And feeling connection has its own physiology. When you have feeling connection, your physiology is different. Feeling connection itself has its own physiology. Please understand, the truth as it is I am sharing with you, the secret of healing, the essence of healing. the definition of healing. Just be. You will heal your body and people who are around you and the whole cosmos. Please understand. Just be, nothing else. Be in your body. As and now, you know one thing, you are having a body and you are aware of having a body. You are being aware of having a body. Please understand. Just be inside what you think as your body. That's enough. You may think, what is this? That is what we are doing. No. You think you are inside your body. You are never inside your body. Be inside your body. First thing will happen to you is, you will heal that intense pain and battered consciousness you are carrying. When you decide to be inside your body, the power of present moment will work on you. Power of the present moment always heals your system. That is why I am telling you again and again and again, I am reminding you, just come back to your body. Just be. Even now, decide till the end of this satsang, decide you will be heavily present, intensely present in your body. You will see healing happening in you. Be. Just be in your body intensely. Suddenly you will see the compassion biomemory, intelligence biomemory, awareness biomemory, all of them are kindled, awakened in you for no reason, because being is the right button you need to push. Be intensely inside your boundary, inside your skin, in this moment. You will really see your body, mind, inner space gets intensely healed. Nothing else needs to be done. Anything else is a ring attached to the gadget for easy pulling and pushing. To heal the cosmos and to heal yourself, you don't need anything else. Just be. Biggest problem is, we think that be is too simple or too difficult. Don't decide it is too simple and think it will not bring the result. No. Don't think it is too complicated because you failed last few times and stop making effort. No. Neither thinking it is too simple, it will not bring effort, bring the right effect on you, nor thinking it is too complicated, it will not be possible for you, is going to help you. Just try to be now. If you are not able to do after half an hour, forget about it. It's okay. Now, for the next half an hour, all of you have decided to be around me. Decide just to spend this time, be. Once you catch the taste of being, just be. I don't need to inspire you continuously. I don't need to give sermons to put you into the Vedantic experience. No. Your very living will be healing you and the cosmos. Just learn to be. You will heal yourself and the world. Even if you are not in the field of healing, if you want to heal yourself and the cosmos, I am giving you this process of technique. Just be. Intense compassion will start oozing out through your very system. Nothing can help you and the world like the intense compassion. I can say, intense compassion which oozes out when you are just in being is the Sarvaroga Nivarani, cure for all diseases in the world.
Anandaganda the signs delivered to planet Earth only when incarnations land in planet Earth. I can say this is the ID card of incarnations. Social Security number. Driving license, maybe I can say flying license. That is why the truth, the secret knowledge about Anandagandha first time becomes available to the mass, because it is only now the necessity to reach the mass and possibility to reach the mass for enlightened beings have happened. One, the necessity to reach the mass has happened only now because there is no one geography dedicated to the enlightenment science. Till my last predecessor, there was always one geography dedicated to these great truths. They don't need to reach to the mass. If they create one group and create that, transmit that science, it is done and they take care. But unfortunately, after the India's independence, worst calamity happened to the planet Earth is the geography dedicated to enlightenment is destroyed. It lost its uniqueness in the name of pseudo-secularism. Understand, real secularism is taking the essence of all religions and using it, experiencing it. But the pseudo-secularism, discarding all great truths of all religions and living your own materialistic culture. Anyhow, so the planet Earth is now swindled. So now the necessity to reach the mass has happened. Second thing, the possibility to reach the mass has also happened. So understand, the need to reach mass and ability to reach mass has happened first time in an incarnation's life. After these two happened, maybe I am the first guy happening. So, that is why I have to set all new trends. All pathfinders are path breakers. That is the reason the science of Anandagandha is revealed to the world first time. That's a source of superconscious healing. Understand? You have 7 major energy centers. About the 7 major energy centers, almost all religions talk. The 8th energy center, where all these 7 merge, become one with, is what is Anandagandha. That is why I say it is not even a separate chakra, it is a space, source of superconscious energy, where the matter comes in direct contact with consciousness, where the consciousness is directly touching the matter. It is the experience where the consciousness has samyoga into matter, where matter has samyoga with consciousness. When you relax into that space, consciousness fills matter. So naturally, the superconscious healing happens. It is the highest happening which can happen to matter, not just physical healing or mental healing, radiating pure consciousness. Understand? My advent has happened to give a breakthrough for human consciousness, to bring new consciousness, new age man, new man who does not age. New consciousness. The source of Anandagandha which is source of spiritual superconscious healing, is the ultimate science towards enlightenment, not just physical healing or mental healing. Physical healing also happens because your very DNA structure gets re-altered when you relax into superconscious state. The other day I was reading a book, The Biology of Belief. A great scientist who has done a great service to spiritual tradition. His researches really prove even the very DNA structure can be changed if your consciousness infiltrates the matter. Anandagandha chakra is the door where consciousness can infiltrate matter, where it can fill you. Where it can give you the extraordinary conscious experience, means breakthrough in human consciousness. I tell you, even the definition of enlightenment I am updating and upgrading. Understand, I am not only updating the definition of enlightenment, I am upgrading the experience of enlightenment to human bodies. The possibility, the highest possibility which can be experienced in human body, even that highest possibility is being raised. That is why I am saying, I am upgrading the highest conscious happening on the human body. I am breaking the very consciousness on which they are standing. I am giving a breakthrough to the whole human consciousness. I am inviting all the people who feel the sacredness of my work, my contribution to the human society, to drop small differences to drop all these petty ideas, one or two if you carry, and gather together to spread these signs to the world and protect it without being extincted, destroyed by these unconscious groups, establishments. I am giving open invitation. Whoever feels helped by what I am doing, sympathetic towards what I am doing, feeling friendly for what I am doing, feels this ought to be done to save planet Earth, I invite all of you to drop this petty, foolish, small ideas, self-centered sufferings. If you are self-centered constantly, you will create suffering for you. Drop all those foolish things. Let's stand together to preserve, protect and spread this great science of Ananda Gandha, the great process of giving breakthrough, great breakthrough, transformation to human consciousness. The very science itself cannot be described in one session. I'll try to give you the glimpse. The higher you move in your chakras, the more subtle you become. The subtlest possible chakra is Anandagandha chakra, where you are no more ordinary human and just disappeared into the extraordinary superconsciousness. The technique or the process is two. One, if it has to be done just by your effort, unclutching. If it can be done with my effort also, process. If it has to be done only by me, initiation.
This is the bamboo stick for healers to heal others. This stick has a big story. First time I started initiating others into healing in a Jiva Samadhi, means a living tomb called Neru Sadasiva Brahmendral Samadhi. In Tamil Nadu there is a Jiva Samadhi of a great enlightened master, Sadasiva Brahmendral. I went to his Samadhi after I realized my Sadashivatva to have his Darshan. He himself appeared and gave the Dhruva grass and said, with this, start initiating anybody, they will all be able to heal. He gave me that science and Dhruva grass. And I brought the Dhruva grass and put it on in our ashram, the bamboo grove. The bamboo grove was dead at that time. I put the Dhruva grass, whole thing came back to life, and the bamboo came back to life. From that bamboo, you are all given a stick. So, it represents the energy of Sadashiva Brahmendral's Dhruva grass. So, with this, if you touch anybody, they will be healed.
In the healer's initiation, I take the oath till you achieve the state of eternal consciousness. I take the responsibility of guiding you even if I leave this body. That is a promise taken by a master, given to a disciple at every initiation. This is traditionally the master is supposed to take this oath. When he initiates a disciple, and not only traditionally, it is a responsibility of the master. Master will see that you achieve that state. Till you achieve that state, constantly he guides you to that, and it's a big responsibility. When you take that responsibility, even if you leave this body, even if I leave this body, it is my responsibility to guide them, to help them, so that Sangha, the people with whom I am involved, with them I live 33%. Means, even if I leave this body, it is not that I will stop working. It will continue to, my energy or the energy which is operating through this body will continue to work through the teachings and through the Sangha. You may just miss the physical presence, but you will not miss the being.
Before you take the oaths, please be aware that to become a healer. That's all. Oath 1. I hereby swear that the power given to me by Swamiji will be used for the service of all, both animate and inanimate. Your first oath is never to refuse healing to anyone or anything in need of it, be they people, animals, plants or inanimate objects. Any personal conflict or difference in ideology should never affect your healing. After all, this healing power is not yours to give or refuse. The power invested in you flows from a divine source, and the divine does not distinguish between right or wrong, saint and sinner. Divine mercy is unconditionally available to all who ask. The healing system I offer you has been created and perfected over the ages by the greatest ancient masters. It is a culmination of centuries of rigorous tapas. In fact, the original system developed by Patanjali was so sophisticated that it was beyond the comprehension of all. But a select few, the great spiritual masters who followed him, poured their life into simplifying the system and made this precious gift of knowledge available to all. In order to cherish this legacy and truly be benefited by it, you must be willing to drop your ego and share this gift with joy and compassion. The only reason you can have for refusing the healing would be if the person is likely to violate your person or property. If he is a thief, if you feel that if by letting him in, he may disturb your property or you, only then you can refuse. But please ensure that your personal opinions are not influencing your decision. Actually, after initiation, you will find that this attitude comes upon you naturally. In the presence of this tremendous healing energy, petty considerations like differences in religion, ideology or personal conflicts simply won't count anymore. For starters, try this exercise. For a moment, close your eyes and imagine that your worst enemy, mother-in-law, someone who has really hurt you in the past, has approached you for healing. Can you bring yourself to consent? If you feel certain, can you heal him? Without hesitation and humility and love, you are ready to take the next oath. Understand? Even if your worst enemy comes and asks for a healing, you cannot say no. Because this is a gift created by the divine masters, not for one family or one group. It is created for the whole world. One thing, we always have our own prejudices. He is right, he is wrong, but from his view you are wrong. So you cannot hold on to your views that if somebody is right or wrong as far as healing is concerned. It is for the whole world. It is for the whole world. You cannot say no to anybody, even any animals or the plants. So many animals or plants are having the benefits of healing. I have seen so many cases. When I go and touch the plants started giving flowers, started giving drumstick trees. It was not giving fruit. She healed and it started giving fruits. And there are thousands of instances. Everything can be healed. It's a love energy. It's an energy. It can work miraculous. You know one thing, plants and animals get healed quickly because they don't have intellect. If you see my biography pictures, you will see one cat sitting on my lap. That cat was healed. If you see that person is not having resistance, you can go and tell nothing wrong. Better you tell nothing wrong. Perfectly. Don't think that you are spreading yourself. You will never have that problem. Carry on. One more thing, there are many people, they heal only their family people, not everybody. Don't do that. Serve everybody. If you heal others, only then you will be able to heal your family people. You see, understand few things that nothing you will carry. Simply you will die without even a cloth. You cannot carry even your clothes. Understand that one thing. When you die, nothing can be taken with you. So why to have, after all few days, it is nothing but few days you are living here. Why to carry unnecessarily so much of grumbling and grudge against people? And here we are going to die, and she is also going to die, they are also going to die. Nobody is going to live. As long as you live in a joyful, ecstatic way. If they want to rule, let them have their rules and let them have their regulation. You just safeguard your life without being disturbed by them. Just don't bother. Don't carry any wound in you. By carrying the wound in you, you will be continuously disturbing you. I always tell you, if you carry grumbling and grudge in your being continuously, that is the wound. That only becomes cancer. Cancer means don't think only the cancer is cancer. The grumbling and grudge which you carry against others, that is the root of the cancer. Never carry anything. After all, you are going to live.
Nityananda, today, each of these cognitions we just had, oh my God, how many of you felt like literally Swamiji is washing all our brains and giving us such amazing, powerful cognitions about what is real health? I see some of you laughing. Literally, right? Because whether it is the concepts that we carry about our body or about our own self, or even what health itself means, like how Swamiji is giving the examples. In every aspect, how we relate with ourselves, in every sharira, how we relate with ourselves matters. Because the cognitions you carry becomes the fundamental fuel which is going to fuel you in your life and manifest more and more as health. I felt Swamiji's washed my brain during summer. It feels like amnesia.
Actually, what Swamiji has revealed to us today, right? Beyond what we understood and all that, it has already gotten into us and started doing the work it needs to. It has already started going into the depths of each of us, and that is the reason why today, the whether the initiation, the powers, every single thing. All right, and now today we've understood or we've learned some of the most important aspects of our life, our body, completion with our body, detoxing our body, the way we experience the healing, the way we experience the completion in all aspects of life. Swamiji has redefined health for us. Tomorrow, we're all going to be understanding about success. How do you achieve what you need to achieve in your life? What should be your motivation? How should you approach the endeavors in life? How to always be successful? We are going to be learning all of these truths in tomorrow's session. This is something that's amazing. Tomorrow is a very, very important day because that is going to teach you about what is the exact thought current you need to build in your inner space. How do you be invincible in life? Chase success. But is chasing success the right thing to do? How do you achieve what you want to achieve in life? Swamiji is going to be teaching all of this to us. Tomorrow, the deity is Soma Skanda Murthy, Shishya Bhava Murthy. These are the forms of Paramashiva with which he blesses his own son. So, we will learn the secret of what Paramashiva gave to his own son, Subramanya. Tomorrow, we have a very special initiation called the Ajayatva Diksha, the initiation to be invincible, and the secret to how to be invincible. And we're going to be having the Subramanya Yantra. Swamji will be initiating, energizing the Subramanya Aushada for all of you. So please do bring either turmeric or sandalwood powder or bhasma, any of these. Bring them, keep them ready, and receive the initiation. So hope all of you enjoyed your day today. This brings us all to the conclusion of our day.
See, tomorrow, make sure you are coming if you have your colleagues, right? Your team. How many of you are working on certain projects where you have some projects really want to be successful in, and you have your team that you're working with the team and you really want to achieve it? It may or may not be going successfully right now, but you have a goal and you want to achieve it. How many of you have that? How many of you have this goal that you want to achieve? Great. If you have a team, let's say you have your colleagues, it might be a family or it might be any kind of a goal, but you have a goal, you're working on a project, you have certain goals, and you have a team that you're working with to achieve that goal. If any of you want your team to be really, really successful and achieve a particular goal, we highly recommend you get your team and sit together as a team itself to attend the program. They can all join individually in their own timing, in their own Zooms, but make sure that they're all logged in and you can keep connecting with them, discussing with them. And we'll also do some powers, the power manifestations, with like which you can even manifest as a group. This will help you a lot to achieve your targets, hit your targets as a group. We will also be answering questions pertaining to, if you have any questions pertaining to certain project, how you can use this thought current that Swamiji is revealing mapped to that particular project. You can ask those tomorrow. So we request all of you, all those who have your teams working on certain projects and you want to achieve a goal, get your team, but make sure you're getting the team itself and coming and attending the program, and it'll really, really help you to make sure you're hitting the target. With this, we come to the conclusion of today's session. The gifts are going to be emailed to all those that are there right now. For all your email IDs, the same email ID using which you logged in, it is going to be emailed to all of you. With this, we're going to conclude today's session of the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavati Nithyananda Paramashiva Padakarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.
Thank you all, Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam.